Welcome back to DT Daily. I'm Caleb Dennison. Coming up, the Apple-Samsung court battle lifts a veil off of some of Apple's possible iPhone plans, a huge study on dreaming, and it looks like the time is finally right for an electric big wheel. The latest battle between Apple and Samsung is now underway in the courts, and evidence being presented in the case is giving some unusual insight into the pitched smartphone battle between the two tech behemoths. Documents from Samsung show that when the iPhone 3 came out, they could see the handwriting on the wall, and that feature phones were about to become extinct, and that smartphones driven by software were the future. That point may bolster Apple's case that Samsung might have cribbed a few bits from iOS when developing the Galaxy smartphones. But the other news comes from Apple in the form of memos that show buyers want bigger screens, but don't want to pay more than $300 for their smartphones. That's bad news for Apple, whose iPhone 5S can cost as much as $400 with subsidies and almost $700 without. One slide was even titled, "Customers Want What We Don't Have." So with rumors heating up over a big screen iPhone 6 in the pipeline, we now have to wonder where the price will land. Very interesting. So how'd you sleep last night? Not so good? Well, join the club. Thankfully, a free app for iPhone users may change that. Called Dream On, the app uses sound and the phone's accelerometers to not only help you sleep better, but also to dream better. A 2-year study by app users has resulted in some interesting data, indicating that certain sounds can prompt certain kinds of dreams. Also, people's dreams get more bizarre during a full moon, but you probably knew that already. So what do people dream about? Well, both men and women dream about flying quite a bit, while men tend to dream about sex more often than women. What a shocker. You can find the app through the link below, and sweeter dreams to you. Back in the 70s and the 80s, the big wheel was one of the best toys a kid could have. And now that we're all grown up, it's time to give the spin-tastic toy a modern and adult makeover. That's what Local Motors has done with the Verado electric drift trike. Drift triking is the perfectly safe sport of bombing down a steep hill on a glorified big wheel with essentially no brakes. What could possibly go wrong? Well, besides something like this. But hey, add in an electric motor and who needs hills, right? The Verado project on Kickstarter has already blown past its initial goal, and if you back them now, you can snap one up this fall for $1,400. They also make the non-motorized kind for quite a bit less. Just think, you'll be the envy of every kid in the neighborhood. Again, and that's DT Daily for today. We'll see you next time.